Some songs are sung by singers that had all the stars align for them perfectly. Every step they took in life led them where they needed to be, when they needed to be there. And some songs depict heartbreak so succinctly that they take on a life of their own. Hello, and thank you for joining me once again. My name is Richard Hunt, and this is Heard It in a Love Song. Today we're going over the history of a song that most definitely yanks out your heartstrings. The 1996 untouchable Toni Braxton classic, Unbreak My Heart. We start our story in Severn, Maryland, on October 7th, 1967, where we meet up with Michael Conrad Braxton Sr., a Methodist clergyman and power company worker, and his wife, Evelyn Jackson, a native of South Carolina, a former opera singer, cosmetologist, as well as a pastor. These two had just welcomed to the world a healthy and happy baby girl, Toni Michelle Braxton. Seeing as how she was the daughter of a minister, she was raised mostly in the strict apostolic faith, which prohibited not only all popular culture, but also pants in women's wardrobes. Encouraged by their mother, Braxton and her four sisters, Tracy, Trina, Tawanda, and Tamar, began singing in church as girls. Although gospel was the only music permitted in the household,
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. What are you going to sing, girl?
I believe I'll go back.
I believe I'll go back home. Oh, I believe.
the girls often watched Soul Train when their parents went shopping. Braxton's parents later converted to a different faith and eased the restrictions on secular music somewhat, allowing Braxton more leeway to develop her vocal style. Because of her husky voice, she often used male singers like Luther Vandross, Stevie Wonder, and Michael McDonald as models, as well as Chaka Khan.
Shaka Khan? Shaka Khan? Shaka.
Braxton had some success on the local talent show circuit, continuing to sing with her sisters. By the time she entered high school, Braxton had made up her mind that she wanted to become a singer, a decision, she admitted, that was partly the result of attending predominantly white schools much of her life. I wanted to fit in, but they never accepted me, Braxton told Joy Duckett Kane in essence. So I said, one day, I'll show them. Music quickly became a central component in Toni's life, and following high school, she attended Bowie State University, where she planned on becoming a music teacher. While filling her car up at a local gas station and singing to herself, Toni caught the ear of producer and songwriter Bill Pettaway, who would go on to co-author Milli Vanilli's Girl You Know It's True.
Girl, you know it's true.
I love you.
Pettaway was moved by Braxton's husky, lush voice, and with his help, Braxton and her sisters signed with Arista Records in 1990 as a group simply dubbed the Braxtons, who Pettaway envisioned as a female version of the Jackson 5. The Braxtons released a single in 1990 called The Good Life.
I want the good life. Woo, yeah. Give me the good life. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And while it wasn't a hit, it caught the attention of L.A. Reid and Babyface, the red-hot songwriting/production team who had just formed their own label, LaFace. Toni Braxton became the first female artist signed to LaFace in 1991, and the following year she was introduced to the listening public with a high-profile appearance on the soundtrack of Eddie Murphy's Boomerang. Not only did her solo cut, Love Should Have Brought You Home,
I should have brought you home last night. You should have been with me. Should have been right by my side.
become a substantial pop and R&B hit, but she also duetted with Babyface himself on Give You My Heart. Anticipation for Braxton's first album ran high when her eponymous solo debut was released in 1993. It was an across-the-board smash, climbing to number 1 on both the pop and R&B charts. It spun hit after hit, including 3 more top 10 singles in Another Sad Love Song,
Another sad love song rocking my brain like crazy.
Breathe Again,
Breathe again, then I shall never breathe again.
and You Mean the World to Me.
You mean the world to me. You are my everything. I swear the only thing that matters to me.
Plus the double-sided R&B hit I Belong to You / How Many Ways. Toni Braxton's run of popularity lasted well into 1995.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And by that time, she had scored Grammys for Best New Artist and Best Female R&B Vocal for Another Sad Love Song in 1994.
And the Grammy goes to Toni Braxton.
Oh, I have to thank God. Thank you, Jesus. Whew. So many people I have to thank for helping me get here. I had to do this. I have to thank, once again, God, my parents who are here with me today to support me, my sisters, my brother Michael, his family, Ashley and Kim. I have to thank Ellie and Face for believing in me. I have to thank Bryant Reed, Devette Singletary, Daryl Simmons, all my producers, Bill Petaway, Ernesto Phillips, Devette, Scott Folks, the entire Face staff, Clive Davis, thank you, Roy Lott, Rick, Doug, the entire Arista BMG staff, Alan, my band, Radio Retail, BET, MTV, VH1, Bert, Pradell, Joel, Katz, Vernon, Slaughter, everyone, they helped me get here. Thank you, Grammy voters, and you out there, thank you. Thank you so much.
And tacked on another win with the latter category for Breathe Again in 1995. To tide fans over until her next album was released, she contributed Let It Flow to the Whitney Houston-centered soundtrack of Waiting to Exhale in 1995.
Just let go, let it blow, let it blow, let it flow.
Again, working heavily with L.A. Reid and Babyface, she released her second album, Secrets, in the summer of 1996, and predictably, it was another enormous hit. The first single, You're Making Me High, was Braxton's most overtly sexual yet, and it became her biggest pop hit to date. However, its success was soon eclipsed by the follow-up single penned by Diane Warren, an industry giant who has penned many successful songs, including How Do I Live by LeAnn Rimes, I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith,
Don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep 'cause I miss you, baby. And I don't wanna miss.
If I Could Turn Back Time by Cher, and Rhythm of the Night by DeBarge. But the song, originally written for someone else, a definite vocal powerhouse, swapped hands with Toni Braxton and made history. Unbreak My Heart was an inescapable juggernaut, spending an amazing 11 weeks on top of the pop charts and even longer on the adult contemporary charts. Further singles, I Don't Want To and How Can an Angel Break My Heart, weren't quite as successful, but that didn't really matter. By then, Secrets was already her second straight multi-platinum hit. In 1997, she picked up Grammy Awards for Best Female Pop Vocal and Best Female R&B Vocal for Unbreak My Heart and You're Making Me High, respectively. According to Billboard's list of top 100 songs ever, Unbreak My Heart is number 15, so it's hard to imagine Unbreak My Heart being sung by anybody except Toni Braxton. But she told E.T. that the hit ballad was originally meant for someone else entirely.
Here's Celine Dion.
I had Because You Loved Me, Toni said. I heard the song, loved it, and my record company said, it's not really time to put out a song yet between your album. Celine had Unbreak My Heart, and I didn't know what the situation was, but I know I got it. We kind of just switched off there. This is a song of blistering heartbreak, as Braxton sings to her former lover, begging him to return to her and undo all the pain he has caused. It was written by Diane Warren, who was very surprised that the phrase Unbreak My Heart hadn't been used as a title before. On the UK show Songbook, Diane Warren explained that she knew the song was a winner when she came up with the title and started to work it out, but the woman who sang it felt differently. Said Warren, Toni Braxton hated that song. She didn't want to do it, and then after she had a hit with it, she told me she didn't want to do another one of those. David Foster produced the track, and like Diane Warren, he has a remarkable ability to craft a hit song. Some of the songs he's worked on as a writer or producer includes After the Love Has Gone, Through the Fire, and You're the Inspiration.
Ew.
Commonly considered as slow, Unbreak My Heart clocks in at 60 beats per minute. Braxton turned Unbreak My Heart into a mini empire of its own. In 2014, she released a memoir of the same name. In the book, she details her unexpected rise to fame and how money troubles, heartbreak, and illness almost forced her to retire. She named the book after the song, as she feels the title related to her journey. The Lifetime Network produced a television biopic inspired by the memoir in 2015, and the film's premiere generated 3.6 million viewers, earning the highest rating for original movie with adults aged 25 to 54, women 25 to 54, and women 18 to 49 since Whitney, the January 2015 biopic on Whitney Houston. When Billboard celebrated their 40 years charting from 1958 to 1998, the song was declared as the most successful song by a solo artist in the Billboard's Hot 100 history. In Europe, the song received the top 5 in more than 10 countries while peaking at number 1 in Austria, Belgium, Sweden, and Switzerland. Billy Woodruff directed the accompanying video for the single. He's also directed videos for the song Nobody Knows by the Tony Rich Project, the video for Usher's You Make Me Wanna, the video for My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion, and Hot in Here for Nelly. The video portrays Braxton mourning the death of her lover while remembering the good times they had together. What strikes me odd about the video is that it's very similar to the video for It's All Coming Back to Me Now by Celine Dion. Braxton performed the song on the opening ceremony of the 1996 Billboard Music Awards. It went a combined 9 times platinum. Weezer covered the track on their album Death to False Metal in 2010.
Unbreak my heart, say you love me again. Undo this hurt you caused when you walked out the door, walked out of my life.
With lead vocalist Rivers Cuomo explaining why the band covered the track. I love the song. It was actually Rick Rubin's suggestion. We both loved that song, and we both thought it would be great for Weezer, and for my voice. And it'd be great to do like this rock version of it with more of an alternative aesthetic. And just the way I would sing it versus the way Toni Braxton would sing it. And I love the way it came out. And I think probably the rest of the band really does not like it. And that's probably why it didn't make our 5th record in 2005 when we were recording it. Which is wild to me, because I cannot imagine not loving this song. My relationship with Unbreak My Heart is one that will last forever. I mean, I've been using Spotify for 5 or 6 years now, and when Spotify gives you your top 100 songs of the year every year, Unbreak My Heart has been on the list for me for about 5 years now, and there's something about it. The desperation, the sorrow, the anguish, the longing, all emotions that we can easily latch onto because we've all been there. It's a song that just hurts. It's visceral. I leave you with this week's love homework. Check out Happy by Mitski.
Oh, if you're going, take the train so I can hear it rumble, one last rumble. And when you go, take this heart. I'll make no more use of it when there's no more you.
If you like what you learned today and you'd like to continue learning, please consider subscribing and clicking the bell. Also toss a like if you learned something that you didn't know. Until next time, my name is Richard Hunt, and you heard it in a love song.
Unbreak my heart, say you love me again.
You know what? I like this song. This hurt that you caused me. Hey, shut up! Get to sing. Shut up.
The nerve. Unbelievable.
Unbreak